Hari Om children, let us start the session. We chant Om 3 times. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Om. Again, take a deep breath. Again, take a deep breath. Start beginning prayer.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्
Learning objectives. To learn about direct and indirect speech. To learn about how to change the direct speech into indirect speech. And today we are going to learn about grammar part, direct and indirect speech. Let us see, children.
Indirect speech, or sometimes also referred as direct and indirect narration. This is the most demanding topic of grammar and you must understand it very carefully. So without a further go, let's get started. What is a narration? Narration is the act of representing the words of speaker. That is, how you are representing the way a person has spoken. There are two main ways of reporting the words of speaker. First, direct speech, and second, indirect speech. Let's look into each of them in detail. So what is a direct speech? The actual words of the speaker are quoted as it is without any change. The exact words of the speaker are enclosed in inverted commas or quotation marks. For example, Yogesh was studying when his friend John came. John asked, "What are you doing?" He said, "I am studying." Now, if John wants to report what Yogesh said as it is, then he can say, Yogesh said, "I am studying." This is direct speech. Here you can see the quotation mark around the sentence, "I am studying." Also, said is the reporting verb here and "I am studying" is the reported speech. Let's look into one more example. Lucy was wearing a skirt. Rajesh asked Lucy, "Which colored skirt you are wearing?" Lucy said, "I am wearing white skirt." Now, if Rajesh wants to report what Lucy said, he can say, "Lucy said, I am wearing white skirt." This is direct speech as the words are as it is without any modification. I hope you are clear with direct speech. Now let's understand what is indirect speech. Here the actual words of the speaker are transformed and they are said or written in a simple language. Now why do we need indirect speech? The reason for the change is to avoid confusion while using a direct speech in reporting. Let's take the examples that we saw in the direct speech to convert them into indirect speech. We saw that in direct speech we use the words as it is. Yogesh said, I am studying. Now converting this to indirect speech, it becomes Yogesh said that he was studying. What are the changes that you can identify here? First is removal of inverted commas. Second is change of tense. You can see the present became past tense. And third is the use of conjunction that. Please remember these changes. Let's look into another example that we saw earlier. Lucy said, I am wearing white skirt. Converting this to indirect speech, it will become Lucy said that she was wearing white skirt. What are the changes you can identify here while converting from direct speech to indirect speech? Here also, first is removal of inverted commas. Second one is the change of tense. And the third is use of conjunction that. I hope you are clear with the fundamental difference between direct and indirect speech. Let's quickly revise what we have learnt in this video. Firstly, we discussed what exactly is a narration. It is an act of representing the words of the speaker. Then we discussed that there are two ways of achieving it. First is direct speech and second is indirect speech. In direct speech, the actual words of the speaker are quoted as it is without any change. The exact words of the speaker are enclosed in inverted commas. Finally, in indirect speech, the actual words of the speaker are transformed and are said or written in a simple language. That's all about direct and indirect speech in this video. In the next video, we will discuss
Recapitulation. The actual words spoken by a person is direct speech. Learning outcome. When we later report this making changes to the words the speaker originally said, it is reported speech.
Sit down on the ground comfortably. Without moving your head and neck, look upwards and then downwards. Keep your neck and back straight. Now look at the sides alternating with the left and right. Do not move your neck while looking sideways. Now look to your left, then look upwards. Move your eyes right and then look down. Look upwards, to your right, and then down. Now look upwards, then to your left and down. Now alternatively, look to your left once after looking upwards, before looking down, and then look to your right the next time after looking up. Close your eyes and rest for some time. Sit comfortably and bring your hands straight forward at shoulder height and raise your thumbs. Look at your thumbs. Slowly spread apart your hands. Look at your left and right thumbs alternatively while spreading your hands apart. Bring your hands together, continuing to look at your left and right thumbs alternatively. Close your eyes and rest for some time.
Let us conclude this video. We chant Om 3 times. Close your eyes. Chant Om 3 times.
पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते